now by senior linebacker Wade Woodaz. Y'all fire away with questions whenever you're ready.
You have a lot of one on your shirt, the one, the now, the one on the back. Coach Sweeney was talking about that yesterday. Does this team kind of embrace that mentality of one, win this play, win this rep, win this practice?
Yeah, sure. Because I think when you look too far ahead, it causes a little bit of anxiety because you're uncertain about the future or whatever. So all we can control is what we do, like right now in this moment, what I'm going to do right after this. That's all I can really focus on. I'll worry about that when I get there, but just win the moment right now. Win the meetings, win the practice, then move on.
Early impressions of LSU's offense, which you guys have seen so far through film?
Well, I mean, we've only really seen the scheme just because they've brought in a lot of guys, so like we haven't got to see their offensive line work together. And then obviously they got some transfers like Barry and Brown from Kentucky, Bauer Sharp from Oklahoma, and then Nick Anderson also from Oklahoma. So like we haven't got to see them in this scheme, but obviously we know what they can do. We played against Barry and Brown at Kentucky. He's really good. He's fast. But overall, the guys they're bringing back are good too. Their running back, Caden Durham, is legit too. So, and then obviously Garrett Nussmeier, dude can make any throw that he wants. So, yeah, they're good for sure.
Coach Allen was talking yesterday about rebuilding the confidence in the defense. Kind of how do you go about getting you guys get to a more confident point as a game?
Preparation, just teaching. Really, that's what he's done for us. Like teaching us the scheme, teaching us the ins and outs of it, so that way we're confident in knowing our role, knowing our job in it, and then when you know your role, we go out there and let our natural ability take over.
How much? You're not getting too deep into the scheme, but how much simpler is it? Like, is it just basically go play? I mean, more like that, or?
No, it's not just go play. I would say, I mean, it's kind of hard. It's like comparing apples to oranges. It's tough to compare because every scheme has a different terminology and everything. But I would say like the run fits are a lot simpler, which allows us to not even think about it. We can just go do it because it's like the back of our hand. We've done it so many times.
One aspect of we seeing it at Indiana is a lot of linebacker blitzes. Utilizes that a lot. Like, is that something that excites you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, anytime you get to blitz, you don't really have to think. You just go. So, yeah, it definitely makes me happy.
I guess looking back at you guys' previous week one games, you've lost, I guess. How do you guys kind of, I guess, what do you think was the biggest, I guess, factor for those losses defensively for you guys giving up such scores?
I mean, stopping the run. We haven't done that. We didn't do that at all last year really well. So it's definitely a goal of ours. We got to stop the run. And then you stop the run, you earn the right to rush the passer. So it really all starts with winning first down. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You hold them to 4 yards or less, or really 3 yards or less. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. And they got to get off the field. So, yeah, just win first down.
You heard from Coach Sweeney a lot that it was a lot of back and forth between the offense and defense and scrimmages. It wasn't really one side or the other winning. Like, how much confidence does that give you guys, knowing kind of what you have on the offense side of the ball that you guys were kind of trading?
Yeah, I agree. They were, like, very competitive. I feel like typically at the beginning of camp, it's like very one-sided, and then the other scrimmage is the other way. But both scrimmages were really competitive, so it's definitely promising. And we know what we're going up against. Like, the dudes on our offense are legit, so being able to compete against them is definitely, first of all, it's just going to get us better. Like, look at our receiving group. Like, they're legit. So our secondary having to go up against that every single day is iron sharpens iron.
So
Coach Sweeney also mentioned the linebacker depth getting better through preseason. Like, from your perspective, have you kind of seen guys like Kobe, D, Jamal kind of just come along more proficient?
Yeah, it's definitely their confidence. They're confident in their bodies more. You know, not getting pushed around like how it is when you're a young backer. And then confidence in the scheme too. I think we, like this summer, we really spent a lot of time just learning what to do, and it was great to be able to see that during camp, seeing D and Jamal and Kobe like really come along. Kobe would have played a lot last year, but obviously he had an injury. But really, like, seeing everybody grow into this new scheme is really cool to see.
How about your brother? How far has he come since, being here for over a year now?
Yeah, I mean, he's came a long way. I mean, it's only been a year, but it's just one step at a time for him, I would say. His body's getting there, and then you could see it starting to click a little bit mentally, but I mean, we're fortunate enough to have a bunch of guys in the room too, so his opportunities have been limited for sure.
We talk a lot about like Keith Adams being a really physical runner. We've heard from Garrett Riley that David Eziomume is also like a guy that runs with bad intentions. If you had to tackle him, how would you describe what it's like?
Yeah, David runs really angry. You can like hear it in the way he runs, like grunting, and he just runs angry. Like, you know, that, like, you look at Marshawn Lynch, you see him, like, you just see him run angry. That's exactly how David runs. And you can just see it. But yeah, I have had to tackle him. I mean, it wasn't like a blow up or anything. It was just like, you know what I'm saying, do my job. But yeah, he didn't run me over either, so.
Any questions for Wade virtually? Nope. Anybody else in the room?
You previously said that you wanted to take all the pictures down of all the past players and see you guys up there after the season. And I think Coach Sweeney told us that, great, go prove it. Like, how much is that just something you guys want to do now? Just kind of go prove it now.
Like, if I'm being honest, we're just really focused, like, right now. I think if we just keep our heads down and keep doing the work every single day, look up, and great things will happen. But, I mean, it's not like that's not on the forefront of my mind, really. It's more so like, okay, how do I prepare for LSU this week? How do I prepare for Troy next week? And then when it's all said and done, it'll all be said and done, so.
I know for Adam Randall, one of the things he wanted to work on at a running back is better pass protection. I guess, have you been able to engage with him on, any blitzes or any rushes to him, and just how would you describe him as a pass blocker while he's at running back?
Yeah, I mean, we did one-on-ones, was that last week? Yeah, I think early last week. And Adam's different because, like, he's the same size as me. So going against a regular running back, I can kind of just, like, I'm taller and longer, so I can kind of just push him out of the way. But Adam, he's literally 6'4", 235, just like me. So I can't just push him and move him. So definitely he's physical, obviously. And then just a bigger frame to move around, which makes it a lot tougher. But yeah, he's definitely stepped up he'll step up in the hole and hit you for sure.
Anyone else for Wade? All right, Wade. Thank you, man. Appreciate
Sweet.
your time.